Mic check 1 2 1 2, man. It's your boy Sauce McKenzie. Follow me on all socials, man. I ain't playing with them. You know what I mean? ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. You know what it is, man. We up early, we live, we lit. I know it's been a minute. People been a little confused about the motion. You know what I'm saying? But we back, baby. You know, we here, we talking it, we living it, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We got the stream going, we got people watching, we got people talking, we got people listening. You know what I mean? We all over the world with it, global. 66 countries, baby. Talk to me. You know what I mean? Like you know me. You know what I mean? Find me at Riverside. I got the link if you want to go live. I can tell you how to join live. You want to kick it. We can make all that happen. I got chats going, things going everywhere, which way but loose. But we got to jump right into this Giannis trade, right? This Giannis trade is one of the worst trades in NBA history. I ain't going to even play with you. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I ain't going to waste your time with it, baby. This is one of the worst trades in NBA history. But yeah, it's one of the worst trades in NBA history, brother. I don't care. This trade is comparable to the Herschel Walker trade. Like, let's go over the trade, right? If you was asleep or if you don't got internet connection, I understand how it be. You got to pay that bill sometime. Wait till you check here. I understand. This is what we got, brother. Milwaukee receives Tyler Herro, Kel'el Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Kasparas Giannakis, the number 13 pick this year, 2031 unprotected first round, 2033 unprotected first, 2030 pick swap, 2033 second round pick. Miami gets Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis, right? You can't tell me that's a good trade, brother. I'm sorry. You can't tell me that's a good trade. Milwaukee won the trade. Milwaukee changed the course of their franchise by a lot, right? This is by far in my lifetime, I can remember, this is worse than the Paul George trade, right? That Paul George trade was bad. I don't have time to go over some of the worst trades because I want to bite into this. But trust me, this is worse than the Paul George trade. This trade is atrocious. I'm telling you, right? So, yes, Milwaukee won by a landslide. Everybody sees Giannis. I see the entire package, right? First off, Miami added Giannis. Miami added Bobby Portis, right? But what did they lose? You lost 4 players that can play. Herro, Kel'el Ware, who could be an all-star. Jaime Jaquez, I don't know if he could be an all-star, but he's definitely going to be in the league 10, 12, 14 years, right? Kasparas, who got a chance to be an all-star, right? Multiple first-round picks. You're going to be sorry by then. Pick swaps and future flexibility. Miami lost all that in his trade, bro. Miami flopped on their face. Did Miami become a championship team because of Giannis? Do you think this version of Miami could beat the New York Knicks? Absolutely not. So what are we doing? Why'd you make this stupid-ass trade? This is one of the dumbest trades. You overvalue Giannis so much. This is one of the dumbest trades I've ever seen in NBA history. I swear to God, it's awful. It's just an awful trade. Is Miami better than a healthy Boston? Absolutely not. I don't even know if Miami's better than a healthy Philly, right? Miami is in the same tier with Orlando and Atlanta. And Atlanta may be in the head of that tier, right? I would even go so far as to say that Milwaukee would be better than Miami next year. They may not be better, but they'll be a better basketball team, I promise you, right? They're in a better position as an organization, I promise you. Pat Riley, it's time to retire, brother. We all get old. Father Time is undefeated. This trade means it's time to sit your ass down, Professor Pat. All that grinding from couldn't find a job to the getting the Lakers color Allenist to becoming the coach to wearing a Versace to the Knicks to Miami is a great story. You're a legend to the game. But it is time to sit your ass down, Pat Riley, if you okay this trade. This is the worst trade in NBA history, right? You are the Minnesota Vikings of 2026, exactly almost 40 years to the day of the Herschel Walker trade, of the day that Dallas fleeced the Minnesota Vikings, right? And gave him all this shit for Herschel Walker. Is the same year Milwaukee fleeces Miami and gets all this for Giannis. And I expect a turnaround with the Milwaukee Bucks comparable to what Jimmy Johnson did in Dallas. I'm not shitting you, brother. I know this. I know what I'm talking about. I know this game. They totally destroyed their future. 4 firsts, brother. You gave up 4 firsts, 2 pick swaps, 2 unprotected. So if you ask in 2023, bro, that's lotto. 2022, that's 6 years. Giannis is gonna be done. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Giannis probably 38 years old, nigga. Y'all know these niggas, foreign niggas, is not the age they say they are, bro. That's a whole nother conversation. Milwaukee won by a lot, right? Miami added Giannis. They added Bobby Portis. You added 2 of the same players. You couldn't at least get Ryan Rollins? Like, come on, brother. Like, involve another team, get another player. I need to be a GM. You get Bam and Giannis, they got similar strengths. Rebound and defense. All that, bro. They do the same thing, brother. You got the same players. Like, I don't understand what the hell Miami doing. I'm just gonna be honest with you, brother. I don't understand what Miami doing, brother. Like, it's just too much going on. Who's gonna be the guy for Miami to get a bucket in the closing seconds of the game from 30 feet? I don't mind them having players who can dominate the interior. All I'm saying is, out of your top 2 or 3 players, you got to know who's your best player that can handle the ball and get a shot at 30 feet from the basket. And you need to have one. You win NBA championships with big wings. LeBron James, SGA, Kawhi, Tatum. And if you don't have a big wing, you better have an ass-kicking, exceptional small guard. Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving. That's the list, brother. Chauncey Billups, Steph Curry. That's the list, brother. You got to have those type of players to win. You've never outworked the nigga to a championship, brother. You got to have that closer that gets it done. You got to. And I'm not seeing it. It's a horrible trade, brother. It's a horrible-ass trade. Like, what the hell is Miami doing, brother? Like, what is, I don't know who's running the ship in Miami, brother. Like, who's in charge of this dysfunction, brother? Like, this is atrocious. You know? Like, who's running the ship? Who's in charge of the dysfunction in Miami? Tell me that, brother. Like, what was the purpose of this trade? If you're going to give away the entire thing that could have won you a championship for Giannis and Bobby Portis and Bam. Nigga, this ain't 21. That's a good-ass Big 3 team. That's what that is. Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Bam would dominate the Big 3. Half-court basketball. No fours. You niggas is fucked up now. Somebody got to create offense. Somebody got to hit difficult shots on your team. And I don't know who that is. I like Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell's a great player, but he's not, his offense ain't his strength right now, right? Andrew Wiggins is a great player. It's fucking Andrew Wiggins, bro. Like, one day he Andrew Wiggins, tomorrow you don't know who the fuck he is, bro. Like, you need somebody consistent front of perimeter. Donovan Mitchell type guy. Somebody. I just don't see it, man. Now let's talk about why the Milwaukee Bucks won this trade, brother. Tyler Herro immediately becomes the centerpiece of the team. Hometown kid going to the crib, gets to put the ball in his hand. Oh, man. It's going to be about 10 new white rappers from Milwaukee, brother. Tyler Herro's back in town, bro. Them niggas finna put on the buffs. It's up. His AAU program is there. His EYBL program. This was a home run for Milwaukee. I mean, home run. You get the hometown kid who's going to be a star, who can live at home. All his people there with him, right? He pushes the game. He's a shot maker. He can create. He can make shots for others, put the ball in his hand. He's going to have the momentum of the comfort of knowing I can eat mom's dumplings when I get back to home, get back to the crib. Can you imagine your Thanksgiving? You know you eating mom's cooking at the crib? Man, Tyler Herro finna hoop. And let's be honest, right? We all talk about that heat culture shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that heat culture shit might get on some people's nerves. Maybe this nigga want to eat an apple pie from Church's Chicken, nigga. Maybe this nigga want a 3-piece dark sometimes, man. You can't even eat a fried okra fucking with Pat Riley. He don't want you to have nothing. You can't eat ice cream on your birthday in Milwaukee. You got to have 3% body fat, nigga. That's the shit that kept Alonzo Mourning alive. They very disciplined about that shit. Just like when you go to Miami, I don't care where you from. You gonna feel a little chubby. That's heat culture. You know, sometimes nigga just want a cheeseburger and not have to worry about his abs. Tyler want to get a little Luka Doncic, get a little weight on him. That's why he keep getting hurt, because y'all starving him in Miami. The nigga from Milwaukee, he grew up eating cheese in his oatmeal. He's home. This is very important, right? Because Wisconsin is being one of the most dominant states in the country when it comes to basketball, right? With the Knupples, Herro, they coaching. Indiana still got the best top coaches in the country. But overall, when you talk about the average coach, Wisconsin is whooping our ass. And getting Tyler Herro there, somebody that cares about Wisconsin, and the people that's in his program can coach, from what I'm told, what I've seen, and from what I'm hearing in inner circles, man, it's up, brother. It's up. Milwaukee is going to win, brother. And win big. I wouldn't be surprised within 2 years Milwaukee's in the Eastern Conference Championship. It can happen that easy, especially if they do something right with the 13. Like, it used to be like, remember everybody used to be like, hey, the Oklahoma City Thunder got the brightest future. I would literally take the Milwaukee, man, the Bucks got it right now. They might not have SGA and J-Dub. They got Herro and Ware. And Jaquez ain't no punk, bro. Like, Jaquez can. You ever met a Mexican nigga from LA? Not on the movies, like from East LA? Like a nigga that just wearing hard shoes on a Tuesday? That's how that nigga play, bro. Like, he ain't going for nothing. Kel'el Ware, huge upside shot blocker, modern big, finish at the rim strong. Like, very stable in the head, bro. Good young kid, great role model. He handled Milwaukee, is going to be up. And if it don't fit perfectly, he's a valuable trade asset if you need one. But I think he should stay, right? You get Jaime Jaquez, the toughness, I spoke on that. And this is where it get interesting. You get Kasparis Yakasinosis. Sorry, I got to get that name right. But this nigga's nice, brother. For my international guys, Kasparis is nice. Kasparis got all-star potential, right? Why do you throw Kasparis in the deal, Pat Riley? Pat Riley, you getting old, brother. Cross-purse puzzles. It's too late now. That dementia done kicked in, my brother. Why did you give up Kasparis, nigga? He's nice. He's nice. He's one of the most intriguing young prospects in the game. You gave him up, brother. You gave up the number 13 pick, 2 unprotected first, and 2 pick swaps. The Bucks just reset their future. It's like going to a casino and nigga be like, I know you down to your last $12, bro, but here, give me that 12. You down to your last 1,200, but like, I'm gonna shoot you something, bro. You gonna have some money all next week, all for the next 5 years. All right, cool. Milwaukee has flexibility now. They can trade, they can win now, they can stack and rebuild for later. East wide open. Milwaukee can literally do what the Knicks did next year. I packaged 2 of them picks and a player. I could package 2 of them picks and Ryan Rollins and get Kawhi Leonard right now. Now, granted, Kawhi probably ain't going to Milwaukee, but you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, brother. Things can be done to change things right now, brother. You know, it's a lot going on, man, in the NBA. And Milwaukee done jumped to the front of the bus when it comes to franchises with bright futures. And then I want to touch on this, you know what I'm saying, as we talk about Giannis. I want to talk about Giannis fatigue, brother. Like, Giannis is a great player. Giannis is a Hall of Famer. And Giannis is a champion. But Milwaukee gave Giannis everything he wanted, brother. They hired his brothers. They let him play the way he wanted to play. They fired coaches he didn't like. They hired coaches he liked. They fired coaches they used to like and didn't like no more. They did whatever he wanted, nigga. They brought niggas on from Greece, Spain, Africa. They got niggas passports, nigga. They did whatever Giannis wanted, nigga. They played motherfucking Afro beats in the locker room and then nobody want to hear that shit, brother. They gave Giannis everything. And he still wasn't happy. He still pouted. He still threw a tantrum. He still got absorbed of his tantrums because he's not a Black American player. If Giannis was from St. Louis, Missouri, or Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or Chicago, Illinois, or Detroit, Michigan, or Washington, D.C., or God forbid, Memphis, or Chicago, or Gary, Indiana, or St. Louis, or Jackson, Mississippi, or some other heathen y'all deem filled with niggas, y'all will be talking about how ungrateful he is and how this too much for his haul. But some of y'all trying to see the potential in it. Y'all know this a horrible fucking trade, man. This is the Herschel Walker trade. This nigga's old, his body broke down, he lied on his birth certificate, and y'all not being honest about the shit, right? And again, like I said, I'm cool with everybody. I love my niggas from Nigeria, bro. I be putting Nigerian niggas on game. I fuck with Nigerian niggas, bro. Like on some real shit, I crack my jokes. I'm cool with some niggas. I'm talking about real life off the internet. But 2 Nigerian niggas can't be your best player, bro. I'm just telling you some real shit. Like, that's not bad. You need some niggas who grandparents was in America for Jim Crow, nigga, on either side of it, on your team to get you an NBA championship. You need a motherfucker Steph Curry, Chauncey Billups, and you need a motherfucker who was around for loving Virginia, nigga Martin Luther King shit. You need that type of shit on your team, brother. You can't turn this into NBA Africa. You're not gonna win a championship like that. I know y'all tired of niggas, y'all sick of niggas. James Harden got y'all sick of niggas, and Kyrie got y'all sick of niggas. But you need niggas, brother. We are the functional backbone of everything that makes things happen. And you're going to need one of us to win you a championship. So you better see what you can do. I don't know what trade assets you got, what mid-level exceptions you got. But the team in Miami he have right now can't even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're going to score 83 points, nigga, off the perimeter and inside. Fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all the Miami Bucks. Shit. The fucking shit. The Miami Bucks in sunshine with Cuban music in the background. Get the fuck out of here, man. Unspacing, no spacing on the floor. Wiggins, Bam, and Giannis and Davion Mitchell. Nigga, we going boxes and elbows on you niggas, bro. Arms extended. Pack the paint, nigga. You hit enough threes to win, we leaving, bro. We out of here. Very important. On this segment right here, I want to talk about Brad Stevens, right? I don't know if people know, but talks heated up initially between Boston and Milwaukee for Giannis, right? All Boston was willing to offer was Jaylen Brown and 2 firsts. That's it. Take it or leave it. I think Milwaukee was trying to maybe offer this or wanted this one. Boston said, hey, this is all we want. So basically, Brad Stevens went into the trade like, look, I ain't really trying to do this shit, bro. Nigga is giving y'all a headache, not me. I'm going to take a flyer on this old nigga. This all I'm giving you, bro. I'm going to give y'all this nigga with the paint in his hair, the cool nigga from Atlanta, smart nigga with the paint in his hair, the streamer nigga, Jaylen Brown. We going to give you this nigga and a couple of firsts, nigga, 2039. And Milwaukee was like, nah, we want him. And Boston was like, get the fuck out of here. And Brad Stevens is one of the smartest basketball minds I ever heard talk basketball, bro. And I don't say that about a lot of people. Brad Stevens is smart as shit, bro. Like, Brad Stevens, the only motherfucker I'd be like, I ain't gonna say nothing till he done talking. And then I ain't gonna even say nothing till I'm down. He's smart, bro. You know, like, it's probably how I make people feel. Like, I'm so smart, you feel like what you're saying is dumb. That's how much basketball that motherfucker know, bro. And I'm just hearing him talk to other people that I'm with. Brad Stevens sharp than a motherfucker. And if Brad Stevens said no, Brad Stevens said this nigga Giannis is a lemon. If Brad Stevens thought Giannis could improve his team, he would have gave up whatever for him. So the fact that he was like, nah, and Pat Riley says, yeah, shows me Pat Riley probably got dementia right now. And I ain't here to joke about dementia, but what I'm saying is, just like you shouldn't be 90 and run the country or be a senator, you shouldn't be 90 and run an NBA franchise. Because you don't know what the fuck you doing. Even if you ain't running it, if you the nigga that got signed off, you too old to be signing shit. Because this was a horrible fucking trade, brother. I'm sorry. And like, we gave these niggas everything. You flew in this nigga, brother. You did everything, nigga. Brad Stevens wasn't going for that shit, bro. Brad Stevens, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not signing Thanasis. Fuck out my face, nigga. I went to Butler University. You know how prestigious my education is? Brad Stevens told them niggas to get the fuck on, and that should have let you know, Miami. You should have fucking stayed low and made Milwaukee fucking so high. Yeah, ain't fuck, bro. Y'all got fleeced like a motherfucker, bro. Like Boston can fend about. Like Boston like to shoot threes. What I'm gonna bring in this nigga? Man, fuck out of here with that shit, nigga. Hey, man, fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Take that shit back to Greece, my nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all, listen, I like you, Giannis. You a good ass hooper. But nigga, you know you lying about your age. These niggas done looked out for you, nigga. You quit on your team, you got coaches fired, and you not getting the smoke because you not from America, nigga. I don't give a fuck, brother. Sauce McKenzie, nigga. We don't miss Concrete Genius Media. Straight up. And I got a question for y'all. Is Wisconsin the hottest state in the Midwest when it comes to basketball right now? I mean, you know, it's Wisconsin, so a lot of black people don't get a chance, so you got to factor that in. It's kind of, but they gonna produce some white hoopers now. If I was white, you know, I always used to say if I was white, I would go to Indiana. Nah. If I was a white big guard, I would go to Wisconsin. It depends. If I could get a coaching job, if you was a white man, your son's 6'5" in the country, Indiana and Wisconsin are the two best states to get a job in. Because they going to let you do your shit and they going to praise your son like a motherfucker. Now, if you black and your son 6'5", I've been through this, niggas, you need to get a jump early and take your motherfucking ass to Texas, Georgia, the DMV, somewhere where niggas is in charge. And the niggas that ain't in charge ain't scared of being in charge. But yeah, that's true. And Milwaukee got some white ass hoopers that can hoop. Basketball is the only place where you go on the court. And now the shit might be on the court, the rest might be racist. And the fucking stand, you might deal with some racist shit to get there and funding and all that. But it's the one sport where you can be on that motherfucker and I'm gonna coach a kid. I don't give a fuck who your daddy voted for. I don't give a fuck who your mama voted for. I don't even give a fuck what your mom and daddy do in their private life. When I get a kid on the basketball court, I'm gonna give every kid 100%. Now your dad can't just come in that bitch like Clayton Bixby or nothing, but for the most part, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm here to coach the kid. I think Milwaukee done walked Indiana down. I think Indiana always gonna have the smartest coaches in the country, our top 12%. Like, if coaching was an educational program, the honors program coaches of Indiana are smarter than the honors program coaches from anywhere else. It may be a few of us in the room. Like North Carolina may be in the room. What other state got smart coaches? LA got some smart coaches. Houston, Texas got some smart coaches. And that's really it. Like, shit. Honestly, when it comes to Indiana, the only people I feel like in the room with us is North Carolina, honestly. When it comes to just being smart in basketball, I think DMV, I really think the hierarchy of basketball in America, the state hierarchy, is Indiana, North Carolina, and Maryland. I think when you just talk about great basketball and smart basketball, to me, that's where I didn't talk the smartest basketball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's that. So yeah, I think Milwaukee didn't kind of walk niggas down. Like the most raw hoopers and toughness and all that shit is gonna be like certain areas. Certain areas got that. Like Illinois got but Illinois ain't got great coaches, but they got the toughest players. You know what I mean? So it's just like every city got something different. Like Detroit got tough niggas and good coaches. You know what I mean? So like Detroit kind of in the middle a little bit, but they ain't got like Detroit top coaches is really good too. Michigan top coaches. Michigan got the best skill development in the Midwest. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna shit on niggas. I ain't no hater. Right now in the Midwest, Michigan niggas got the best skill development. And Ohio. Michigan and Ohio is killing. Now, that's niggas in Indiana on that level, but as far as like from making sure niggas can hoop and nice in the third grade all the way up and making sure every nigga can hoop, yeah, Michigan, Ohio killing Indiana. Yeah, I don't know how this shit. But yeah, right now so we go skill development. I got Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. 1, 2, 3. If we go toughness, when I count Illinois, I really just count Chicago. I don't know nothing about niggas from Springfield or nothing. Even though them niggas was pretty good when they had them 3 niggas, Sergio and all them. But I just don't know nothing. Like, Illinois too big to know a lot. Like, I know Danville niggas is tough. I know Springfield niggas, Peoria niggas. So I would say Illinois, pound for pound, got like the toughest niggas. You know what I mean? They just don't got the greatest coaches. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee they got like white players that play like black players, but they good. You know what I'm saying? That's what Wisconsin for. Like Wisconsin, They kick all the black players out of basketball, make them start. I can't say that joke. But nah, they can't. It's bad if I can't say it. But yeah, Milwaukee, man, it's they play. But I think toughness, I would go Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, right there. I would go them three. Because when I first got in the game, it wasn't a lot of kids in Indiana that wasn't scared of kids from Illinois. And it ain't as bad as it is now with the internet and stuff like that. But before the internet, motherfuckers from Illinois, motherfuckers from Indiana be terrified if they play a motherfucker from Chicago. I mean, man, fuck these niggas. These niggas put their pants on just like us, nigga. Hell is you talking about? Brother? Why you want to meet me, brother? I don't know you, brother. But yeah. So yeah, toughness. And coaching, I got Indiana 1, Wisconsin. Nah, I still ain't putting Wisconsin ahead of and Wisconsin got some good ass coaches though. Some of the best white coaches I met in America outside of Indiana are from fucking Wisconsin, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I done played some motherfucking Wisconsin. I'm like, damn, brother, what was that in that first half after I came back and beat you? Like, we talk some hoop. Like, I would go Indiana. I still got to get an edge to Ohio. Like, Ohio niggas, Ohio motherfuckers know basketball. You know what I mean? Like, we got to stop sleeping on Ohio's basketball knowledge, too. Ohio niggas know basketball. We got to stop sleeping on that. But I done kind of got off subject, but that's what happens when you have your own pod. You can do what you want. I'm late for practice. I got to get ready to go. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Sauce. Trying to hold me hostage. I ain't gonna let them play her. NBA draft. We're gonna get on it later tonight. We're gonna come back. We're gonna go over the whole mock draft. I'm gonna give y'all stories about kids I know. We're gonna go pick for pick. I'm gonna break it down, tell you what I know about the kid. If I don't know the kid, we're gonna look him up. We're going live, mock drive. But closing in this Giannis trade, brother, I give the Milwaukee Bucks a A++++. You should be arrested for larceny. A++++. How did you get that broad to the crib? A+++. Is that the new Ferrari truck? A+. Y'all won. Miami, this is a rough year, brother. This is tough. This is a tough time to understand that Pat Riley no longer got it. Y'all had a great run. See, LeBron knew the future. Brian said, I got to get the fuck away from this old nigga before I kill him. Brian knew the future. Pat Riley, it's over, brother. It was a great run. The tough white guy from Schenectady or wherever the fuck he was, New York. No, his stories inspiring Showtime, Magic, and all that, brother. The whole New York Knicks, the whole Charles Smith 61-62 double overtime Knicks. We put all that shit to sleep, brother. The Knicks won a championship. Jimmy Butler has gotten the fuck away from you people. People don't want to worry about body fat no more after COVID. They want to be comfortably fit. That Miami Heat culture way has expired. It's over. You got fleeced. This is the worst NBA trade other than James Worthy for when the Lakers got the 1 pick for Worthy. The Brad Daugherty #1, the Herschel Walker's football. SGA trade, this is worse than the SGA trade. Brad Daugherty, Pippen, for Xavier McDaniel. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the worst trades of my life. This is a bad one. This is a bad one. Jeff Rutland for Moses Malone. This is up there with that. Like, this is like when the 76ers had Charles Barkley and Moses Malone, traded Moses. This is a horrible trade. Like, I can't overestimate how bad this trade is for the Miami Heat. Like, this is literally, listen, brother, I was born in the 1970s. I literally watched Magic Johnson at Michigan State win a championship as a kid. This is the worst NBA trade of my life, and I don't know what's close. It's been some bad ones. I like the Gordon, whatever happened with Derek Favors in Utah back in the days, and Gordon Hayward, some other shit. There's been some other shit that was bad trades, 3 firsts and shit. But I've never seen 4 firsts and 3 players one player that's been an all-star and then 3 potential all-stars. And if we being honest, Tyler Herro, already all-star. Kel'el Ware, high potential all-star. KP, potential all-star, potential all-NBA player. And if we really gonna be honest, if we get Jaime Jaquez his shine, depending on how the offense work, how they set that up, Jaime Jaquez one day in his career can he can be one of them, hey, I got an all-star game type niggas. It's a lot of them, right? This was a disgusting trade for you, Miami. You put your whole franchise in the hands of a nigga that quit on his fucking team, that gave him everything he wanted, got multiple coaches fired. And you put your hands, your faith in this man. This trade is a White House pool algae, gum on the bottom of my shoe. I accidentally touched the seat under the terminal at the airport. Ugh, you stink. This is the worst trade in NBA history. And I mean it. Concrete Genius Media, WeDon'tMiss.org. Follow me on all socials because I'm him. And you ain't going to get him nowhere else, baby. Peace. What's up, TikTok? Y'all like that, baby? Y'all like that?